There are 3.4 million epilepsy patients in the United States alone. Epilepsy is a neurological condition causing recurrent seizures caused by sudden bursts of abnormal electrical activity in the brain. There are different types of epilepsy, but the most common physical symptoms include muscle jerks, loss of consciousness, and falling onto the ground. Thankfully, there are anti-epileptic drugs that help to reduce and stop seizures.
Unfortunately, there are 30% of epilepsy patients still suffering from potential head injuries. Statistically, medication works for 70% of the people who have epilepsy. The rest of 30% of people can have seizures and get serious injuries. I've seen a man who had a seizure and hit his head on a hard surface. The result was an irreversible brain injury. Doctors told him that he wouldn't be able to walk again. This is another case of women suffering from seizures with head injury. To prevent this, people have used a permanent helmet to minimize brain injuries. However, helmets stand out, are inconvenient to wear for a long time, and are uncomfortable.
The EpiGuard uses a combination of non-Newtonian foam and memory foam. The non-Newtonian foam forms the outermost layer and will absorb the vast majority of impact from any falls. The memory foam forms the innermost layer and can expand up to 90% of its original size. This will not only cushion the head, but also allows the EpiGuard to swiftly expand to its initial size and form. After receiving a signal from a smartwatch prior to a seizure, a solenoid lock will open an air valve, allowing the EpiGuard to inflate automatically. After the user has fully recovered, a separate air valve can be opened to deplete the EpiGuard of all air. Once flat, the device can easily be rolled up in preparation for the next seizure.
The team has tested the flexibility and thickness of materials that can protect from head injuries. Various patterns were tested to check whether they can be folded and rolled into smaller sizes. Locking mechanism was tested with electromagnetics controlling hardwares on the Arduino. Digital design was produced to showcase how the final product will look like. Our device sits on the neck with memory foam and a layer of non-Newtonian foam folded in. When seizure is detected, locks will be released to quickly deploy the protective layer.
A company that aims to enhance the well-being and lives of epilepsy patients. While our business is also self-sustaining, our primary goal is to minimize harm and contribute to the creation of a healthier society. Although wearables such as smartwatches and helmets already exist, EpiGuard not only reduces injuries for people suffering from seizures, but also helps them blend in with the rest of the society. It will be designed to look more like an accessory rather than a specialized device, and will focus on the comfort of the wearer so that it won't disturb them from carrying out their daily routine. Our device would also provide more freedom from their caregivers, expanding patients' personal space and time.